guys, Snapper and Raccoon back on this episode of Black Ops 2 Hints and Tips. I am covering the SMGs and we are featuring some MP7 gameplay. This first part of the gameplay is using the laser sight and quick draw attachments on hardcore kill confirmed on the map Uplink. Now I've got three tips like in the formula I had last week with the LMGs. The first tip I'm going to cover is all about the hippie fire, the hippie shake. Well, I call it the hippie shake for some reason, but it's the hip fire with the agility mixed in, which is point 2. So we'll cover the hip fire to start off with. Now, we all know that the SMGs up close and personal are absolutely lethal. Some more than others, because obviously the Scorpion's fire rate is absolutely amazing. The MP7 is pretty good. The favourite ones are obviously at the minute the Scorpion, the PDW, the MSMC and the MP7. I don't see many people running around with the Vector nowadays, but I'll probably get shot in the comments below for saying that. So anyway, on to hipfire. Now obviously we all know it's quicker than aim down sight. We all know it's with the SMGs being very high rate of fire and quite accurate in this game. You don't really need to be aiming down sight. You add the laser into that and you've got an absolutely unstoppable combo, providing that you are aware enough of your situations. Now, as you can see the laser sight there, I'm pretty much trying to show you a lot of hipfire kills in this, little bits of aim down the sight, but just to show you how effective it is. Now, point number 2, tip number 2, which is covered the entire gameplay, is be agile. Now, the reason why I say be agile is because we all know with the SMGs, because of the fire rate, you're going to lose your ammo quite quickly. So obviously you need to be constantly on the move to try and find that little bit of cover, that little bit of sanctuary, so you can get your reload and then go straight back in the action. And obviously being agile as well means setting up your perks correctly. Now on these perks you saw in the freeze frames at the beginning and in this little bit in the segue in the middle, that I am using lightweight, extreme conditioning and dead silence, I think. No, dexterity, not dead silence, dexterity obviously to get my mantles up quicker and just move around that map that little bit quicker. Obviously hopping over helps as well. Now also with being agile, what you've got to do is try, if you want to, in my eyes, if you want to go from an average run and gunner with the SMGs to a beast run and gunner, make use of those little, what we call try hard moves. You know what I'm talking about, the drop shots, the jump shots, the halo jumps around the corner, them little things. I know that most of the average players will hate them, but I cannot stress to you how effective that they can be once you do them correctly. The little angle change of jumping around the corner, just getting your hip fire, you'll aim for more the heads, the shoulders. It's more of a critical hit on the kill. Now we're changing game type, well not changing game mode, we're going from hardcore to core, which means I am changing my weapon class from laser sight to long barrel. Now this, there might reason say why core you should use laser sight as well. The reason why I wanted to do it, I wanted to cover what I call the second class of running gunners. Now obviously there's the running gunners, the ones who are absolutely amazing, the beast ones, you know, the ones that get right up in your grill, the ones that get right up in your face, the ones that jump shot, drop shots, everything like that. The amazing, what I call the beast players. Now obviously I wouldn't class myself in that situation, so what I tend to do is I stick long barrel on and I like to get in people's faces, but I also play from the mid-range. Now the long barrel, especially on the smaller maps, is very effective for that. The hip fire is still just as accurate, and if you're playing on core you've got the reticle in the middle, so you don't necessarily need the laser sight. It does add that little bit of precision, so if you want to go with primary gunfighting, stick 3 attachments on there. I suggest you stick laser sight on with as well. But obviously if you're talking about being long barrel and just using the little bit of mid-range, this corner cover, which is tip 3, use the map's corner cover to your effective. Don't necessarily just stand in head glitch, but as you're coming around the corner, it goes with the be agile and obviously in the LMGs the be ready early. Because if you're using the corner cover effectively, you'll be able to come around, think about coming around the corner, line your sights up with the top of that corvet, and you'll be aiming around like the nipple height to just above that, so you know that if your recoil sends it up a little bit, you'll be getting possibly a headshot. If not, you'll be getting 1 or 2 shot kills. So those are my 3 tips. I hope you've enjoyed them. I hope they help you. PS Compulsion, thank you for suggesting the gun to use. I've had great fun trying to use the MP7 again. So guys, in the comments below, I will be covering the assault rifles next week. So if you'd like to see a particular kind of gun used, or some particular kind of tips or attachments you would like hints on, let me know in the comments below. I'll only be too happy to try and help you out. So anyway guys, I'd like to thank you for watching. I've been the Sniping Raccoon, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching guys. Tra.